any other fun, spicy stories that have like not necessarily made it to the light between?
You know, I've been able to do a lot on my task force, and I'd like to say that I'm asking the questions that everyone is wondering, but no one feels comfortable asking because they don't want to be labeled as a conspiracy theorist or crazy. But you know, even pertaining to the assassination on JFK, there's a massive revelation that's just not getting media coverage. And it's funny because when I first started the task force, you know, these left-leaning outlets, I'm sure you could think of them, were trying to write hit pieces saying we were pushing conspiracy theories until
lib hit pieces.
No surprise there. I'm no stranger to those. But, you know, starting to attend the meetings and hearings and realizing, holy there's something here. Excuse my language, sorry. Holy shit, there's something here.
Now, if they didn't push back, would you push as hard? You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I would still do my thing.
But yeah, like it feels like anytime somebody's like, no, you're like, why?
Yeah, well, I tend to have that reaction for sure. But specifically on this, they were not able to publish the hit piece because they realized that we had a doctor that came in that was actually in the operating room when JFK was brought at the Dallas hospital and testified to there being multiple entry wounds from multiple shooters, which means that John F. Kennedy was indeed unfortunately assassinated by multiple shooters. The CIA did indeed have interaction with the Patsy Lee Harvey Oswald, which I do not believe was the actual shooter. There was multiple shooters involved. The CIA rejected the lone gunman theory. The Warren Commission, which was the task force in Congress to investigate the initial assassination, engaged in witness intimidation, pushing a falsity in the single bullet theory. And the CIA just on Friday admitted to placing Joe Nedes in charge of one of the investigative board's liaison to Congress, and he knowingly lied to Congress. The CIA knowingly engaged in a cover-up of the assassination on JFK.
Do you go through all that paperwork? Like, do you nerd out, or is it like you have your office kind of like...
I nerd out, but my entire staff is involved, and also I've been working with some incredible investigators who have dedicated decades to researching this. I've worked with the likes of Oliver Stone, DeEugenio, Roger Stone, also to Jefferson Morley, who's not a Republican, he's a Democrat.
Yeah.
And this is a bipartisan issue, and they can't talk about it because, look, multiple Democrat and Republican presidents try to declassapproach, and the CIA apparatus have fought against it until now.
No.
So kudos and thank you to Director Radcliffe for his transparency on this. Without him, without President Trump appointing him, without that executive order, without Kash Patel at the FBI pushing for these declassifications, without Tulsi Gabbard, this would have never happened.